Record today is 82. So it is going to be a very warm day. We'll get some clouds tonight. There is a chance for a shower or two tomorrow morning. Otherwise, it's turning windy and drier, cooling off a little bit, 75, and cooler for Thursday and Friday with some chillier morning lows. Then another chance for some rain, small chance coming up on Saturday.
Thank you, Justin, and thank you for watching the news at noon with us.
So let's see, we got Mike, we got Fiona, we got Cleto, a comedian, and wine. What could possibly happen on this show?
And motorcycles. And Jen.
Well, I don't know that we can put all that together. It's going to be a wild one. SA Live starts right
now.
And SA Live, it's one of the oldest bike shops in Texas, and the owners need the Alamo City's help to stay in business. We are going to take you there.
Plus, get ready to laugh out loud with local comedian Cleto Rodriguez and other Alamo City favorites at Mi Familia at the Rim's latest event.
And as David just mentioned, then throw in a little bit of wine in that. What can go wrong? Wine and dine at one of the city's best restaurants and wine bars. We have a special deal just for you watching right now to celebrate this business's success.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Look at that lineup for today. Happy Tuesday.
Yes, indeed. It's going to be a fantastic day. We got just about a little bit of everything, and we are starting off. First of all, good afternoon. I'm Mike Osterhage.
And I'm Fiona Gorostiza. And our first guest today is helping to keep women healthy through diet and exercise. But first, we're talking about diet.
Joining us is our dear friend Hope Pedraza, owner of Imbalance Studios. Good afternoon. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Okay. You're big on exercise.
Yes.
Exercise, diet. What is most important?
Diet, 100%. Hands down, diet is the most important piece of the wellness equation.
Okay, and of course we're talking hormones and of course phases that women go through as far as their cycle, right?
Yes, so we're talking about seed cycling and using seeds to help balance hormones throughout their cycle. So there's two main phases of the cycle that we're looking at, the follicular phase and the luteal phase, and so each of these seeds has different benefits based on which phase that you're in.
Okay, so what are we making first of all?
We are making, these are trail mix cookies, and they're made with the seeds that we're using for seed cycling. So you're gonna start with 1 1/4 cups of the almond flour. These are grain-free, they're vegan, and we're incorporating our seeds. So all of these seeds, as Mike is doing that, we're gonna put all of the dry ingredients here. So we have the almond flour, we have a mix of flaxseed, there's coconut, there's pumpkin seeds, a little sunflower seed, all the seeds are in there. These are sugar-free chocolate chips, coconut sugar, which is less refined sugar. So when we're looking at the different parts of your cycle, all of that. Okay. The first half of the cycle, we're looking at pumpkin seeds and flax seeds. So that's the first half, so the first like 15 days into ovulation. Both of these are really good at helping balance your estrogen levels. Your estrogen is gonna rise up into ovulation, and so what's great, my favorite is the flax seed here, because it has really powerful components in these flax seeds that help your body manage your estrogen levels, and so they also help you get rid of excess estrogen in that first half of your cycle. And then we're gonna mix, so the wet ingredients here, we have coconut oil, or you can use like avocado oil, that will work too. This is the aquafaba, so which, it fell a little bit via travel, but it's usually frothier than that. But
we're looking for frothy.
Okay.
So
and
do
you
it
said
with
that's a replacement for egg whites, and it will froth up just like egg whites.
Totally, it looks just like egg whites. And this is a little vanilla, and then we can mix that up, and then all that's gonna go in the dry ingredients. And so the second half of your cycle, we're looking at sunflower seeds and sesame seeds. This is helping with progesterone levels, and it's really high in vitamins like selenium and vitamin E, which helps during those dreadful PMS symptoms that a lot of women deal with. It helps with inflammation.
Okay, and so we're mixing that up right there.
Yes.
And even after, like, say a woman goes through menopause, can they still benefit from
Absolutely, yes. So there's actually a lot of studies done specifically on sesame seeds that show that there's benefits to women's hormones even during and after menopause, thanks to these lignans in these sesame seeds that help you metabolize your hormones.
And these bake just like any other cookie?
Yes, bake just like so 350 for about 20-25 minutes, and then they end up looking like this. Okay. Yes, take a taste. And you can also grind up, so if you don't like the huge chunks of seeds, you can grind up the seeds. I like the texture, but that's just me, but you can also grind them up if you don't.
Well, yeah, you can kind of grind them up and almost eat it like granola,
exactly,
right?
Exactly.
And have it ready to go.
Exactly.
Okay, that's got a very good flavor to it, nice and chewy too, and
good
just
texture.
enough of sweetness in it.
Just enough.
You could lay them out and your family wouldn't know the difference.
Absolutely.
And aside from all the chemical benefits to that. Seeds are good, and a good handful, take a handful
Totally.
to tide you over type
That's
thing, right?
exactly, yes, they're great. They're a great source of fiber. They're of course full of vitamins and minerals that we've talked about, antioxidants, omega-3 and 6 fatty acids, so a lot of great benefits from the seeds just in general.
And iron, of course, incredibly
Of course,
important, right?
yes, for sure.
What would be then, this is great, to eat, one thing
To avoid.
to avoid?
Yes, so if we're talking about balancing hormones, the big thing really is keeping your blood sugar stable. Our blood sugar, that affects our hormones, and so keeping your blood sugar stable. So sugar and alcohol are going to be a big trigger for your blood sugar, and then processed foods.
Okay. So anything like white rice or things like that?
Yeah,
or
look for
white rice.
look for the more whole grains, right? Less processed, and things like quinoa, whole oats, things like that. They're going to help keep your blood sugar stable.
Now, this recipe is posted right now on our website, salive.com, if you want to find it. But of course, alongside diet, there's exercise too, right? What
Correct.
exercises?
Yes, so as we age, our metabolism falls anywhere from 7 to 10% every decade after we're 20, which sounds pretty gloom and doom, but there are ways to avoid our metabolism totally rebelling against us. And really, it's all about keeping your metabolism up by keeping a healthy level of muscle mass. So we're looking at strength training.
And also with the metabolism, because it's a lot tougher to get rid of that little
Yes,
bit of extra. So
exactly.
you really got to be careful with the calories.
Right.
So there's not a lot of excess fat and stuff like that. That the pointless calories.
Right,
Or the
yeah, right.
useless
Especially
ones, right?
sugar. Sugar's the big thing, right? Sugar's the big thing that we're looking for, and especially in terms of metabolism and keeping that as benefit you as much as possible.
Okay. Speaking of exercise, we're going to show a couple of those exercises coming up in just a couple of minutes as well.
All right, for more information on InBalance Studios, just head to our website, salive.com. Click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just scan that QR code on your screen.
So InBalance, one of these great local businesses that we'd love to promote. And do you have a business that you would like to see folks try more?
Yes, so let us know. Name one local business you wish more people knew about. Let us know at SA Live KSAT on Facebook and Twitter, and you might see that answer a little later on in the show.
You have one?
UPB Burgers. I've always loved them. Remember the donut burger?
Oh, yeah. I would have to say Golden Meals. It's the Mediterranean little food truck over there on Broadway, and best Mediterranean food you've had. They've been on our show a couple of times as well. So yeah, check it out. And if you have some ideas, let us know. All right. From seed cycling to actual cycling.
Today, our Jen Tobias Stresky takes us to a downtown bicycle shop that's on the verge of closing, and the owners are asking for the community's help to keep them open.
Charles A. James Bicycle Shop has been around. This year they'll be turning 103. It is the oldest bicycle shop in San Antonio. Today we meet the owner and talk about how you can help keep this business thriving.
We just started our 103rd year. It was opened up in 1920 by Mr. James. I started out on Flores and Houston Street, right next to the old Buckhorn. My father started working here in 1938 as a teenager. 30 years later, after Mr. James passed away, my father was given the right to keep the name if he wanted to in the wills, which he did. And he bought the business from the widow, from Mrs. James.
Hank Estrada is now the owner, but he started working here in 1971 before leaving to the Air Force, returning in 1996 and taking over the shop. It's one of the few bicycle shops that will do repairs on any bicycle, no matter where you buy it. And if you have an old bike that you'd like restored, they can do that too.
Some shops say, no, it's unsafe, you shouldn't be riding it. And we're like, no, if you still want to ride it, we'll look at it, and we'll give you an honest answer of an opinion that no, it's still safe, or no, it's not safe anymore. The other shops will even refer people to us because they know we will work on them as well.
Construction has caused some bumps in the road recently, preventing customers from finding parking spaces. Estrada tells me he's lost about 20 parking spots.
And people didn't mind driving down here and parking on the street. They would come in and go out, no issue. But now is very, very limited parking. That has really hurt our business here. We have told customers you can get here. You know, you have to drive through the construction. Since this has happened, I've lost between 50 to 60% of what I used to make a month.
If you'd like to help Charles A. James Bicycle Shop stay alive here in the Alamo City, you can do so by spreading the word.
You know, don't be afraid to drive through the construction. You know, there is a way to get here. Another thing too is that there's a small little parking spot behind our building, and you can go on Flores Street, park there. We've always been limited with space. We do the jobs within a day or two. We don't tell people come back in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and we get it done. Unless something happens where we have to order parts or something to fix a bike, we let the customer know. But our turnaround is very quick, and I'm hoping to keep it going even further. Don't give up on us. That's all I can say.
For more information, you can head over to SALive.com, click the As Seen on SA Live tab.
Love the fact that, you take any bike there, get it repaired, get it restored, and think of the knowledge that he had.
And such history.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to support the Charles A. James Bicycle Shop, then just go to their GoFundMe on their Facebook page.
All right, still ahead when SA Live continues, affordable ways to keep your New Year's resolutions and goals for the rest of the year.
And don't go anywhere because we are cracking up with local comedian Cleto Rodriguez ahead of his big comedy night at Mi Familia at the Rim. That's next on SA Live.
Welcome back to SA Live here at Historic Market Square.
Here with us now is local celebrity and comedian Cleto Rodriguez.
Good to see you, sir.
It's been a long time, guys. I'm very excited to be following up that segment. I mean, now I am going to be buying I'm making those cookies when I get home. I'm telling you right now.
Send you home with some.
How much do I please? I'm over there like, seeds, that's where it went wrong.
Of course, comedy night happening there at Mi Familia at the Rim. Tell us all about it.
Yes, you know, I was actually approached by the Cortez family to start doing some comedy nights. It's actually a dinner and a show concept, and something, I mean, it's a wonderful recipe if you want to just go ahead and have a wonderful time. We're going to be doing these comedy nights every other Wednesday. I'll be bringing in some quality comedians from all over the place, some friends of mine, and some of the locals as well.
And it's three of you, and you're all three going to be there on the
tomorrow night show. Yes, I mean, we're going to kick it off with a bang with the Tres Leches comedy. My good friends Roman Garcia and Danny Engel, and I love touring with them because I'm the thin one, and I'm like the Paul McCartney of the group. I'm like, yeah, and which by the way, it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, we've been doing the tour for a while, and 3 headliners in their own right going to be bringing the heat tomorrow. We're very excited about that.
And of course, touring now versus say touring in your 20s.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about that. I mean, Roman and Danny. I mean, Danny was. We are 25. We're like, hey guys, come on, we got our drinks, we got our snacks, we got all this stuff, and we're hanging out till like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Now it's like, Danny's next to me at 11 with a CPAP machine, and I'm there with my insulin.
Let me do something real quick. Your microphone is rubbing on your shirt right here. And
it's my pecs.
I know.
I'm going for the rock look. I'm eating more seeds, and I'm very excited.
He's way too buff, and it was just.
Right. Well, it's funny you say that because this is my new look because I actually shaved my head, and I wasn't supposed to do that. My wife said, and she said never. She said never do that again because I was trying to look like I was losing my hair. You get old, you start losing hair. I shaved my head and I was trying to look like Vin Diesel. I look more like Uncle Fester. And she said, don't ever do that again. She said I look like a chipmunk just holding nuts for the winter. I don't know what that meant in my cheeks, but what are you gonna do?
As far as doing a dinner show like at Mi Familia, is that? How does it differ from being just on stage in a big theater?
Is it more intimate?
Yeah, it's more intimate. I mean, the intimacy is right there. The crowd is right there with you. The laughs come back quicker. And I mean, if someone just gets up to go to the restroom, I mean, it's like, oh, are you kidding me, lady? I mean, you can hold it. You can hold it another. How about seeds? And just kind of. That's gonna be the callback all day. I'm telling you right now. But
sorry about that.
don't get me wrong. I love doing comedy at the clubs and I love doing it at the theaters. But it's just something about a restaurant that everyone's involved. Everyone's right there with you, and they go along for the ride. And I mean, you just hear the applause and the laughter right off the bat. So it's fun.
I love it.
and you've got some specials on.
Yeah, actually, I just got my second comedy special. It's now available on Amazon Prime, and it's called Cleto's My Real Name, and I'm very excited about it, very proud of it. And I'm actually working on my third comedy special coming up. I'll be probably filming that in Provo, Utah, because I figured out of all the places in the country, why not I just go to Provo, Utah? You know what I mean? Hey, why not? They'll relate to my stuff. Come on. Plus, I wanted to be in cold weather. Who knows?
And of course, a great night there at the Rim because, you know, supporting local, right?
Supporting local. I mean, we have so many. You're going to be supporting my kids. Let me just tell you, if you show up, I really appreciate it. And again, it's going to be a fun time. We have a lot of local comedians that we're going to be showcasing through that comedy night, Cleto's Comedy Night. I want to invite everybody to come on out. Mi Familia at the Rim, and it's going to be a good time. We've been setting up, and I'm going to, you know, I'll be wearing a hat that night too. And
you recognize who's the guy in the hat,
so, but at the same time, very excited about the opportunity to be partnering up with them.
How can folks keep up with you? How can they follow you?
You can follow me, you know, I'll be at HEB later. Follow me on social media, Instagram, Cleto Rodriguez, Facebook, the whole nine. And again, if you like my comedy, leave a great comment. If you don't, I can do without it. Seriously, I really can. So again, want to invite everybody to come on out, 8 o'clock tomorrow, Mi Familia at the Rim. It's going to be a good show.
All right, for more information on Mi Familia, just head to our website, SALive.com. Click on the As Seen on SA Live tab where we provided a link, or you can go to LaFamiliaCortez.com.
And stick around because we're going to play a little bit of a game, the not so newlywed game. And Mr. Cleto is going to be the master of ceremonies coming up here in just a little bit. So,
awesome.
All right, it has been voted the best wine bar in San Antonio. How you can enjoy a one-of-a-kind dining experience this month.
Plus, it's exercises to keep women active and healthy as they age with moves to hone in on bone density and joints. All right, well, no matter how much we may not like it, we all have to think about caring for our bodies as we age.
You okay? Sorry, like this, it does happen. Hope Pedraza from the Inbalance Studio is here. We're talking about good nutrition. First of all, that is the #1 most important thing, but exercise is a close second.
It is, yes, it's very important, and especially as we age, especially for women, our metabolism drops anywhere from 7 to 10% every decade after the age of 20, and so we have to do our best to keep a healthy metabolism, which really for women means maintaining muscle mass. That's what keeps the metabolism revving.
Okay, so the metabolism, and people think of that as burning off the fat and trying to keep that extra layer up, but then also it's important for not only muscles but bones too, right?
Yeah, for sure, yes. And like we're going to talk about strength training. Strength training is, any resistance training is really good for bone density, bone mass, all that.
All right, so you're going to show us a few. And
Cletosa is our beautiful, lovely.
We are going to be the aging women right now. So.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
if you don't have weights, there's some alternatives for you. So I love exercises that can combine multiple movements in one because you get the most out of them, right? So if we go into a lunge and then a little deadlift with a fly. Hopefully Cleto doesn't pull anything while we're doing. Yeah, so multiple movements, getting in multiple muscle groups working at once. The more muscles we can get going, the more blood flow, we're gonna burn more calories, we're gonna help the metabolism and all that.
Now, what if somebody hasn't exercised in a long time?
like they're a modified.
Should they ease into these things?
Yeah,
so
ease
don't
into
pull
it.
Anything?
Yeah,
I'm just stretching.
and maybe try without the weights first, right? The weights are kind of an added, you know.
Yeah,
so,
you're right. Let's get rid of these.
So trying just body weight exercises are always a great place to start.
Okay. Do you want to do more resistance or aerobic or both?
I mean, really it's both. When we're talking about muscle mass, we really want the resistance training. We want your body to be working against resistance. That's how we keep muscle mass and hold on to muscle mass. A lot of times women feel like we have to just burn as many calories as we can, which a lot of times leads to us losing muscle mass because we're burning through the muscle.
So they think, oh, I'm just going to do cardio.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes.
I haven't lost any muscle mass in I can tell you that.
So if you are doing a lot of these types of exercises, that is then going to get your heart going.
Exactly.
Enough to
Yeah.
take
So
care of
you
that, right?
Yeah. So you still get some cardiovascular benefits from doing these functional exercises that use a lot of muscles all at once.
Okay. And can you start working out when you're older if you didn't when you were
Yeah,
younger?
for sure. It's never too late. And like me and Kato were talking earlier, even just walking. Well, I think walking is really underestimated as a form of exercise. Just getting up and walking is a great place to start.
So are these exercises good for men too?
Yes, absolutely. Men can benefit. I mean, men's
There's Fiona.
men's metabolisms also need help as they age, just like women's. They're slowed down. It's not as drastic as women, but men also want to hold on because that also helps with testosterone levels as you age. So you really want to hold on to muscle mass.
Because it's a lot harder to lose right there
Exactly.
in the spare tire.
Exactly. That's it. That's it.
Okay.
All right, how can folks get more information from
Yes, you can find us on our website, InBalanceStudios.com. You can find me on Instagram. It's at The Hope Pedraza, or the studio is at InBalance SA.
All right, thank you so much. For more information on InBalance Studios, all you have to do is head to our website, SALive.com, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, where we have provided a link, or just scan that QR code that you see right there on your screen.
All right, start the year off on the right foot by making a plan and stick to your resolutions and goals. We have inexpensive ways to stay on task.
Plus, get the ultimate wine and dine experience at San Antonio's recently rated best wine bar in the city. Details on their special event are next. All right, treat yourself to an evening of fine wining and dining at San Antonio's best wine bar, according to the SA Current and by SA Magazines.
Couple Wine Bar and Tasting Room has an exciting offer just for SA Live viewers. You are watching right now, and here to tell us about his owner, Jeff Bridges. Good afternoon, sir.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, nice little sampling of wine and food to go with it. Nothing better than that, right?
Oh, not in my world. So I do a monthly dinner. It's typically the last Thursday of every month. We do a 4-course dinner paired with wines or beers. If there's not wine people there, we can also pair them with beers as well. We have a very good beer list.
Okay.
And I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say this is the appetizer for what's
Yes,
going to be coming
this
up,
is the
right?
first course for this month's dinner. This month's dinner is inspired by Jay Vineyards out of Sonoma. Their winemaker just got Wine Enthusiast Winemaker of the Year, which is a huge deal. And we are doing some amazing wines from Sonoma. We're starting with a Pinot Gris, which is going with this first course, which is a potato waffle with a little apple butter, some smoked salmon, a little mustard sauce. Finish it with some capers. And then we're going to try it with this beautiful Pinot Gris from Sonoma as well. And it's just a really good start to the night. 4 courses on that. We're also going to do 2 Pinot Noirs, one from Sonoma, one from the Russian River Valley, which is literally the Russian River runs through the northern part of Sonoma, and one of the best places on planet Earth for Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, and sparkling wines.
So the Sonoma Valley and all that ranks with like France and so forth as far as wines are concerned?
In a lot of people's books, absolutely. It's, it's a debated topic, the new world versus the old world, but I'll take Russian River any day for Pinot Noir.
And of course, honoring Winemaker of the Year at Wine and Dine?
Yes, just amazing person. Nicole Hitchcock is her name, and it is a super prestigious honor to get that.
And what was it like being voted best wine bar both in 2021 and 2022?
It's a real honor. It's really nice to feel the love from the people, and that's just something that it's not promoted or anything. Just people put our name on the list, and it was really nice that they're thinking of us.
Now, what if somebody's not a wine drinker? Can you kind of hold their hand and walk them through it?
We have something for everyone, from sticky sweet to bone dry, from moderately priced to, you might want to ask first before you pop the bottle. That's our cellar.
Not your boxed wine.
Yes.
Right.
All right, and the special deal that you have going on for SA Live viewers, because usually you said this is the...
Typically we have these on the last Thursday of every month, but the dinner had already booked by the time we knew we were coming on here. So for viewers of SA Live, we're going to start a second night, the night before, so it's Wednesday the 25th. And we are taking reservations now. It's only 40 people, and there will be someone there to answer the phone about 2:30 today. So I wouldn't risk leaving a message. I'd talk to a human
wait
and
for
make
something.
sure that we get your name on there.
What else is on the menu? This is first course.
Okay, so this first course. Second course with the first Pinot Noir, we're going to do a roasted butternut squash soup. All these items were inspired by the menu at the winery's cafe. I really went through and combed through their recipes. They have some great chefs there, and these are the things I chose from what they serve there. Main course with this killer Russian River Valley Pinot Noir is a grilled pork loin with a mustard glaze.
Ooh.
Yeah, and some warm potato salad next to that, and some green beans. And then this is our dessert. This is a chev or goat cheese mousse. So we're going to do a dry sparkling wine, and I didn't want to do a dessert that's too sweet. So we did a nice goat, and yeah, please put some on those crackers there. I wanted to make a dessert that wasn't too sweet, that would pair good with some sparkles, but it's also going to pair good with that Pinot Gris as well. So it's lightly sweet. It's a little tang from the goat cheese, so it's really going to go good with the acids in the wine. It's simple, it's classic, and a little local honey on there too.
So good.
Oh, that
my
is real
gosh.
tasty.
Thank
Okay.
you so much. For
Thank
more
you.
information on Popa Wine Bar and Tasting Room, you know what to do. You see it there at the bottom of your screen. SALive.com. Click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.
And again, these wine tasting dinners every month and a different theme every month coming up, so check on that. All right, next on SA Live, stay on track in the new year and complete your goals by getting organized through inexpensive methods. Welcome back to SA Live. Well, sticking to your New Year's resolutions and goals is now easy and affordable.
Well, sharing her DIY tips and tricks is Adina Anderson, owner of Creative Lifestyles with Adina. Welcome.
Thank
Good to
you.
have ya.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
All right, so how can we stick to our goals at an affordable rate?
You know, everybody uses the cork board, and they're not that expensive, but you could use a piece of poster board. You could use cardstock. You could use whatever you have. This one I got it, I think it's like Home Goods or Marshalls or something. It was really inexpensive. The one on the wall I have over there, I think I paid like $7 at Michael's for it. They always have the coupons. So just, you don't have to spend a lot of money. And the way you're going to create it is that grab magazines, whatever you have, or go online and print up pictures. Just find things that inspire you. So this year for me, it's obviously travel, because we all know I love to travel.
Yes.
And I got to get Alaska and Hawaii. I got to get those last two states.
How are you going to get to Hawaii?
I know, I'm going to take a boat.
That would be a nice little cruise.
It's an 18-day cruise, yes.
Because you drive everywhere, right?
I do. I don't fly. I haven't flown since '93.
Okay, so
Ted is still amazed by that fact.
now this is...
I thought I was going to get her on the Hawaii thing for you, Ted.
Is this a realistic, or is this kind of a
Mine is
dream board,
realistic,
if you
so
will?
it could be both. So I have, like, I want to remodel my kitchen. Will that happen this year? I don't know. You know, it may not.
But put it on the vision board.
But put it on the vision board. And so I'm not really big on resolutions, but I am big on goals. So if I have a goal, then I usually strive harder to reach that than a resolutions. I'm like, whatever, you know. So I didn't do it.
Nobody knows about
It's
it.
January 31st,
It's just a
whatever.
promise I made
It's
myself.
over.
I can break it.
Exactly.
The other thing nice about a cork board too, if you use thumbtacks or push pins or something like that, then if you need to maybe move something to the top, and perhaps
Yes.
that'll get your attention more with it, right?
Definitely. And you bring up a good point. Your vision board does not have to be done on January 1st. You can create your vision board all year long. You may want to change things up. You know, you may get invited to a trip that you didn't think was going to happen, so that could go on there because you need to save for it or whatever. So always change up your vision board to fit what you want as your goals go.
Or even watching a TV show, or like you said, reading a magazine, and you see something, the way they did their backyard or their deck.
Exactly.
And you take a picture and pop that on there and put it right on top.
Yes, definitely. And then my next thing is the gratitude jar. So this is another one that will not cost you a lot of money. If you have a pickle jar in your fridge, then you have a jar. Or you could go to the craft store and get one. And paint it, decorate it, do whatever you want, but every day or at least once a week, put something that you're grateful for. I had a lady reach out to me because I talked about this last year, and she goes, I did my gratitude jar and I opened it on December 31st and I can't believe everything I was grateful for that year. And that just made me feel so good. What are you grateful for?
I knew you would do that.
Oh, I love it. And then just keep that somewhere that you will, and keep the little notes next to it. What is she? Essay Live.
Well, you're part of it though.
That's Mike spelled backwards, right?
Okay.
And so another thing for me this year is budget. Like I want to save because I want to remodel my kitchen. So I'm really big on how to save money, and Erin Condren has these really good budget books, and it has little stickers to help you, and it has even pens that have little budget. I know they probably can't see, but it's got little piggy bank and just different little things on the end. Then it helps you. And then one thing I wanted to share, and I know that Hope talked about a little bit, egg replacements. Eggs are really expensive.
Yeah.
Really expensive right now. And all of these things can replace eggs. So smashed bananas, coconut cream, coconut oil, yogurt. I have a blog up right now with how to create it to make it like an egg.
Well, how would a banana replace an egg? If you were
You smush it. Yeah, so it's great in muffins and cakes. I wouldn't necessarily like scramble a banana, with
Right.
the bacon.
Okay, so if like a pancake recipe calls for 1 egg,
Smash
and
up a
then
half a banana, a
what
quarter
would
cup.
be a quarter cup of
Yep.
it? Okay.
On the website, I have the measurements that you need, and like the flaxseed oil, we did this, and I had this sitting here, but look how it like smushes into almost like an egg white kind of a look to it, like what she was talking about. Avocados are great as replacements for eggs, especially if you want to make like a snack. They're really good in fat. And applesauce. Applesauce is my favorite thing to replace eggs with.
I've heard about that replacing oil in like brownies
That
and
too.
stuff
Yep.
too. So.
Exactly. Yes. I got 12 things on there that you can replace eggs with.
Great ideas.
Thank you, Adina Anderson. For more information on creative lifestyles with Adina, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, where we provided a link, or just scan the QR code on your screen.
All right, how well do Fiona and I know each other? This gentleman is going to give us the test. He's got a list of questions.
That's another thing I'm thankful for. People who really know me. Yeah.
Again, why she didn't put my name down on that. So, yeah. We're back with Clinton coming up after this. All right, years ago, I was involved in a game called the Not So Newlywed Game for charity, and Clinton Rodriguez was the master of ceremonies, and there were a lot of laughs. And how well do you know your spouse? We are like a married couple here
Absolutely.
on TV. Finish each other's sentences.
I know what you're thinking. I mean, yes.
Yes.
All the time.
But how well do we know each other?
Yes, truly.
Well, we asked you guys questions, and let's find out what the answers are. Mike, we'll start with you. What is Fiona's celebrity crush? Who is Fiona's celebrity crush?
I don't know.
I know
it's-
I talk about it because other people on the crew know who my celebrity
And we only got a few minutes.
I
so
know. Okay, I'll say Tom Hanks.
No,
Okay, well, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
no. He doesn't listen.
The guy who played Superman.
You got help!
Henry
Cavill.
My wife likes him too. Yes.
All right. Fiona, who's Mike's celebrity crush?
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Wow.
No, I know that. I know
Wow,
that.
that is pretty
I talk about
good.
that a
He
lot.
talks about
I don't know
it
if I
a
spelled her name right or not.
And
so.
J-Lo, if you're watching, hello. And all right, next question. Fiona, what's Mike's favorite dessert?
Ooh, okay, well, I know on the show he kind of goes berserk over bananas Foster or bananas pudding. Bananas Foster?
Bourbon cake. No, what was it?
Chocolate souffle.
Oh, chocolate souffle.
Chocolate souffle.
Go for my
Oh.
chocolate souffle.
All right.
All right, Mike.
Your
same-
favorite dessert is going to be tres leches cake.
Creme brulee.
brulee. Okay, so
I'm glad
close.
I'm glad y'all know each other very well.
That's close.
All right. Mike.
Yeah.
What is Fiona's favorite movie? And you're wrong. Guess again.
The one with the love story with all the people in it.
That narrows it down.
Yes.
That's like saying one.
It just had its 20th anniversary.
Are you thinking of Love Actually?
Yes.
It's not that.
Giant. Oh, giant.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
You should. He doesn't listen.
Fiona,
What's
what's
my
his
favorite
favorite
movie?
movie?
Oh, well, everybody knows. It's a Wonderful Life.
No.
What?
Favorite overall movie? Christmas movie is A Wonderful Life.
My
Young
gosh.
Frankenstein.
Oh, that
Young
was
Frankenstein.
sneaky.
Yes.
That was sneaky.
Okay, Mike. What was Fiona's first car?
It was a.
I told you.
I know you have. Was it a Camaro? No.
No.
It was a. You go. No. I don't know.
Okay. Let's see. Ready?
Okay.
Mercedes-Benz.
1979.
1979.
Okay. With matching hubcaps. Okay.
Hey.
I wasn't going anywhere fast.
My kids called my first car the Hot Box.
What was mine?
Brown Pinto?
Nope. Close though. An AMC Gremlin.
Oh, okay.
Gremlin.
Remember those?
Oh yeah, I remember the Gremlins.
Hey.
All right, last but not least.
All right. Fiona, what was Mike's first concert?
Let's say Amadeus.
Oh, we're going with Beethoven on this one. All right.
I wanna rock and roll all night.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That was the first big one.
Alright.
Olympia Stadium, Detroit.
That's
Yes.
right. Okay.
And Mike, what is Fiona's first concert?
In Las Vegas, Wayne Newton.
No.
Dunker Shane. Whoa,
You too.
Dunker Shane. You too.
Oh, okay.
Glad to see y'all know each other very well.
So
We've been together for 6 years.
So who actually won? Nobody got one? Oh, you got Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
And it was a tie? Oh, the tie won
was a
what?
tie.
We did tie?
Is that because you were helped on the? So wait, did you not get anything right on mine technically? Not one?
Coming up tomorrow on SA Live. Cleto, thank you very much. Don't forget to catch us tomorrow night at Mi Familia Comedy Night, 8 p.m. And go to
Danny
Lafayette
DeVito,
Coach.
no, okay.
Tomorrow on SA Live, who says eating out has to be expensive? Where you can get delicious burgers for half the price, and why for them 2023 is the year of the martini. Ooh.
Celebrate San Antonio with us on YouTube.
Yeah, all of your favorite DIY videos, food, drinks, tips, and tricks. If you've seen it here, it's on the SA Live YouTube channel.
Just search KSAT SA Live on YouTube and like, subscribe, and ring the bell. All right, earlier we asked you what local business do you wish more people kind of knew about? Will says San Antonio's newest fishing and outdoor store.
Oh,
Fish Tackle Marine?
Ah, okay. Griff's Hamburgers. Love a good hamburger.
Oh, another one from Barrow. Gueritos Red Tacos.
And places we never knew about, so now we know about them. So,
Yeah.
And now we'll know what a new place that you can try, and I'll be able to answer that question maybe.
Now, how many years have we been doing this show? You got
6.
technically zero questions right about me.
Hi.